chance you could be pregnant? Clear as day. It's been something, but there's a little something. There it is. Little baby. Feeling like super large. First day of 28 weeks. Okay, hi everybody. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kins. If you can hear that kid screaming outside, I can't do anything about it. Sorry. Today we are talking about a 7-month pregnant recap, update, whatever you want to call it. I'm currently 32 weeks and 5 days, so I'm a little late recording this, but that's okay. And I wish I had more of a plan for this, but I just don't. So we're gonna wing it. We're just gonna chat like friends would. So if you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really supports me. So, oh, I need to go let my dog out. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, subscribe and like, and let's get on to the video. Let me grab my phone. Let's see, I use the Bump app to keep track of everything, follow along with baby's development. So we're talking about weeks 28 through 31 is considered like your 7-month of pregnancy. Once you hit 32, you are 8 months. So, whew, baby has grown, let's see, from 14.8 inches and 2.2 pounds to, in week 31, 16.1 inches and 3.3 pounds. So a little over a pound and a little over or around 2 inches. So super exciting there. Off the app, just from what I know, baby is growing like crazy, like crazy. This month she we're having a girl, if you didn't know, but this month I have really started having rib pain like crazy. So she is big enough to be all up in my ribs. I've kind of figured it out. If I'm up on my feet, she is more likely to not go up into my ribs, but as soon as I lounge or lay down to go to sleep, I feel her move right up into my ribs. So that has been a little bit painful, but I have started to manage that and figure out how to get her to stay out of it. She goes up into my ribs as soon as I lay down to go to bed. I can feel it. And what I have done for that is I have a pregnancy pillow that is amazing. I highly recommend getting one if you are currently pregnant, if you ever become pregnant. I thought that they were unnecessary. They are so necessary. Get yourself one. You will thank me. Anyway, so typically I have the C-shaped pillow, and typically you would use one side for your head, it would go around you, and then the other side would go between your legs, and then could even support the belly. That was so comfortable for so long until she started getting up in my ribs. Then I had to kind of switch around how I was sleeping. Oh, she just kicked me in my ribs as I'm saying this. Now what I do, I figured out that if I lay where the top part of the seat is on my rib cage, and then this is kind of extra, but I build up 3 regular pillows to put my head on. It keeps me at an incline, and it puts enough pressure on my ribs to keep her a little bit down. So I will wake up and I'll feel her moving my ribs again, but while I'm sleeping, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't keep me up, so that has been a real blessing to figure that one out. The first night I figured that out, I was like, I cannot wait to go to sleep again because I just slept so good. So if you're dealing with rib pain, or your baby going up into your ribs when you lay down, try that. It may help you. I'm not gonna say it will because I don't know, but it might, so try it. What else? What does this say at 31 weeks the symptoms are? Shortness of breath, always, yes, of course. Braxton Hicks contractions. I have had maybe 3 Braxton Hicks contractions that I can recall. Now, I've probably had more. My first pregnancy, I don't really know what they totally feel like. I was telling a coworker the other day, like, my stomach was tight, and I was like, I don't know if it's because, like, to me it feels like she's pushing out, but I don't know, it could be a Braxton Hicks contraction, it could be actually like tightening in, and I'm just not aware of that, so not sure about that. I know I have had a few that I could like 100% tell like my stomach just tightened, but honestly not very often, which I think is normal for first pregnancy. Leaky boobs, I haven't had that necessarily. I can tell that colostrum's being made, it's just not quite coming out yet, if that makes sense. Yeah, okay, moving on. Backaches haven't been bad. I did start wearing a support belt for my belly while I'm at work. I'm on my feet all day long at work, and so that's been really helpful. I started wearing it even though I'm not having a ton of back pain. Like, I didn't get it because I was in pain. I got it because I knew that it would help, especially now that we're in the last 2 months and my belly's gonna start getting heavier, just to lift it up and make sure that I don't start getting back pain. If anything, I have so much tension in my neck and shoulders, which has not been fun, but my husband has been at a gym and he's been using our like massage gun thing just on my shoulders. You're not supposed to use those on your low back and down, so just on my shoulders, which has been very helpful. And then it says trouble sleeping, so yes, I was having that until I figured out how to sleep. Other than that, if you watched my last video on my 6-month update, I had just at the end of 6 months had my glucose test, which I passed, but when they did that blood work, it came back that I had low iron and I was borderline anemic, so I was right on the edge, and they told me just to make sure I was increasing it in my diet, and they didn't tell me that I needed to start supplementing it yet, but that's when I found out that you're not supposed to feel lightheaded and dizzy and like you need to sit down all the time. So that's because I had low iron. Found out that for your body to absorb iron, it needs vitamin C. I started taking my prenatal with Emergency. I get the powder packet, put it in water, let it do its whole fizzy thing, and then once that's all mixed in, I use that to take my prenatal pill. So doing that has totally helped. I have not been having issues with my iron anymore, so I'm feeling really good that way. So yeah, that's been really good. Let's see, I think that's all for like symptoms. I've gotten to the point where I am starving hungry and then I like can barely eat anything because my stomach is being so squished, so that has not been super pleasant, but is what it is. We did have our baby shower back home, and our lovely coworkers are throwing us a baby shower this week, so we are super excited and super blessed by all of that. We have been prepping for baby girl. I've gotten all of her clothes that we have so far have been cleaned. Her blankets have been washed. Her crib is up. Her bassinet is up. We are ready to go. I just built her swing today, so we are getting there. I've been nesting a little bit, not a ton, but I did just rearrange our entire living space today by myself after my husband left for work. So he's probably not gonna be happy I did that by myself, but is what it is. So yeah, we are just prepping for baby girl, and we are so ready. I'm so ready to meet her. I'm so ready for her to be here. I feel like I miss her and I haven't even met her yet, so yeah, that's kind of how 7th month has gone. I don't think, oh yes, one other thing, swelling. I still, my feet don't swell when I'm at work, but my hands have started to be swollen like pretty much 24/7. They'll get worse sometimes, and then it'll kind of alleviate a little bit, but I have switched out from my actual wedding ring and had to switch to one of those silicone rings. Had really bad swelling whenever we took that trip back home for our baby shower. My feet were humongous. When I'm not at work, my feet swell. When I'm at work, they don't really swell, so that's been a blessing. But I definitely swell if I'm just like out and about on a weekend. I don't know if that's something to do with my activity level or the fact that I'm wearing like tennis shoes that are holding my foot a little bit tighter. I don't know, but my hands have definitely started swelling. My lips are like swollen too, so I got some big lips. But yeah, okay, I think that's it. I think that's all that I've been having go on. Let's go ahead and show you the bump and then we'll call it a recap. So I'll get up and show you what I got going on. Oh, also my joints have been popping like crazy. I think that's the relaxin', but I don't really know. But here is the belly. Here's what we got going on. Like I said, today I'm 32 weeks and 5 days. So actually feeling pretty good. My belly button is trying to pop out, but yeah, there's the belly. And we're just gonna keep getting bigger from here. So that is all I have for today's video. 7-month recap. What do we have coming up? Oh, we have another ultrasound this week to check her rate of growth and her positioning. So look forward to telling you about that in the next recap video. We have that baby shower, so we'll hopefully be like 100% ready to go next time I make an update video for that. But yeah, we're just so ready to meet our girl. But yeah, anyway, see you next time.